Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is February 14th, 2023, 9:55 a.m. So, February 14th, it's Valentine's Day today, the second Tuesday in February 2023. Yeah, so today's Valentine's Day. I hope everyone's having a nice Valentine's Day. Whether it's with someone or with yourself, okay? Um, so before I get started, I just want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you and give you clarity, great. If it doesn't, that's fine. Don't force it to be your story. Don't make it yours, all right? One size does not fit all when it comes to these readings of mine in particular. Aside from that, I will start off with my prayer, okay? I pray to God and call upon Archangel Michael and any ancestors, angels, and spirits of the highest white light that love me unconditionally to continue to protect me and my family during this time. Please help us see things clearly and to help us remove the fog of illusion that has led us down a false path in the past. Amen. Let me see. So, I guess I'm going to start off with like a little tidbit first before I get into pulling cards. It was from a dream that I had yesterday. And I was going to talk about the dreams that I had last night, but this one is like really in my head right now. I can't stop seeing it. So basically in the dream, it's all pictures in my dream, so I'm going to try to explain it the best way that I can. I was riding my bike. All right. If I remember correctly, I think the bike was either red or pink. And it was like in a basketball court. Oh, now I know why it was in a basketball court, because essentially the ball was in my court, right? You know how people say, well, the ball's in your court, so it's basically your decision, right? It was kind of like that. The ball's in my court. But I'm going to get back to that in a second. So I was riding my bike, vroom vroom, right? And there was a man, and he was on the other side of the basketball court. So, collective, this could be, for a lot of you, this could be a man, and for others of you, this could be a woman. But either way, there's something has to do with a child. There is something about a child. I'll get back to that in a second, but let me. So I'm on my side of the basketball court, and the man was on his side of the basketball court, right? And the man saw me, okay, but he couldn't do anything. He had to stay on his side of the basketball court. And then I'm riding around on my bike. I'm riding my bike. And I sort of like swiveled, like I was about to go on his side of the court, but I didn't. And I just stayed on my side of the court. And ooh, that felt like really good. When I was almost going to go on his side of the court, he immediately looked up. And he had like, it was the feeling. He had this feeling like, yes, this is it. This is it. But then I swiveled and I just stayed on my side of the court. And he couldn't do anything about that. To the far left, right, there was a child. And the child was his child. But for some reason, he kept calling his child's name my name. And then not only that, but he would present the child as if it was me. But the child looked exactly like him, right? I know the child's real name, so it was just odd that he was calling the child my name. So here's the thing. So basically the whole thing is essentially the ball, collective, is in your court, whoever this man is, or for some of you, it's a woman. This person has been doing the most to try to run into you, to sort of get a semblance of control over you. All right. Now, the child could actually be his child, or the child could be your inner child that he's trying to control of, but it's actually his inner child that he wants to control, but he can't. But anyways, that's irrelevant. So this person has been trying to do the most to run into you in the real world, and for whatever reason, they have not been able to run into you. They have not been able to meet up with you, see you in person, whatever the case it is, to, talk to you. All right. It's like this person is obsessed. They can't do anything. All right. So they're stuck on their side of the court. So now what they're trying to make it seem like, well, if I can't run into the collective, I'm going to have the collective run into me. Right? That's where the ball is in your court. So now they're trying to make it seem like, because the ball is in your court, it's up to you on whether or not you want to run into me. But the thing is, collective, in my dream, I did not want to be near this person. So in your dream, you could not want to be near this person, man or woman. Right? At first, this person, when I was going to ride my bike towards this person, he had the feeling of, yes, this is it, right? This person, there may have been a time, either this happened recently or in the past, where you may have spoken to this person, or this person contacted you and they felt like, yes, they got you, right? Like, I got the collective is talking to me. Yes, this is it. Now I can try to do what I do best and get my control back over the collective, right? But at the very last second, I just skirted my bike away and it did not work. So now this person, it was kind of like that was the last hope for this person, or that's, I can't really speak on that in particular, but so now this person is hoping that you are going to willingly, put the ball back in their court. I don't see that happening, to be honest with you. I really don't see that happening, because for me, I was like, yeah, I'm going to stay on my court and you stay on your court. I have no interest on going over there on that side. I have no interest at all. Right. But, you have to take how that resonates. Whether you want to be around this person or not, collective, that's entirely up to you. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you do decide to go towards that person, they're only going to be interested in trying to control you or your inner child, or both. You control someone's inner child, you control them, right? That's essentially how the media looks at it. That's why they're always so trying to, corrupt the young minds, right? So this reading is already going to be pretty heavy, okay? I did not intend it to be this heavy, but it is what it is. That was the only, as soon as I turned on the camera, that was the only dream that kept popping into my head. And, I wanted to talk about a bunch of other dreams, but that's the one that's in my head right now. And so yeah. What's interesting to me is that this person tried to force themselves into your life by trying to run into you, or trying to contact you, trying to message you, trying to call you, trying to spam you, trying to do the most, right? By their own hand. And nothing has happened. Nothing has worked. And nothing will work. So their only hope is, well, if I can't, I'm going to let the collective decide to do that. And that's what's so interesting to me, because this person is in denial. If you blocked their messages, their calls, their texts, their access, if you blocked this person physically in every possible way, spiritually in every possible way, emotionally in every possible way, if you block this person, they're still in denial. They still think, well, it must be because I'm the one that's doing it. I have to let them do it. And that's what they think is going to happen. They think that if you feel that it's your decision, then it's okay. It's like a mind trick, right? It's what manipulators and gaslighters and narcissists do. They try to bring up an idea, but word it so it's your idea, right? So that way you won't notice that it was the way they manipulated the idea into your mind to make you want to reach out to them, or to make you want to do XYZ, or to make you want to say XYZ, or to make you want to, hang out, or whatever the case may be, right? Like, it's a trick. But it's so funny because I was riding my bike and I just kept going farther and farther on my side of the basketball court. And I just left them standing in their basketball court. There's something about a child. This person is like obsessed with your inner child. It's like they want your inner child to be their inner child. They don't like the way they grew up, or their childhood, or whatever the case it is. It's like they don't even want to touch it. They don't want to look at it. Instead, they just want to pretend that it's... This person's very delusional. Right? They're in denial. It's kind of like the Nine of Wands in reverse. You can't take no for an answer. But the ball is in your court, collective, and you have no intentions of throwing it back. Maybe you were in this back and forth game for a while, right? But you have no intentions. If anything, you deflated that basketball and just threw it in the garbage. That's it. Game over. I was just thinking of a title for this video. The ball is in your court, collective, and you deflated it. Something like that. It's the whispers at night. This person can't. They're having trouble sleeping at night. Alright. Your light bothers their demons. When they look at you, right, and they look at themselves, it's like when they look at themselves, oh my god. Tricking because they got it. I'm scared you'll find out about all the lies I've told. When they look at themselves, they don't like what they see. And a lot of it is because it's not even really physical. It's the inside. The things that they've done, how they think, how they feel, how they look at the world, who they surround themselves with, their hobbies, their habits, their malfunctions, right? They just don't like that. And they see you just riding your bike, not caring, living your life. And they can't reach that. They can't do anything but just watch you ride your bike and, live your life and ride away. Hoping that you will throw the ball back into their court. But that's not going to happen. Star child. So if you have a children, your child could be a star child, or you have always been a star child. So star child and your light bothers their demons. They're just wishing and praying that you will decide to go back to their court. All right? Because you know what it is too? Because even though your light bothers their demons, they know that only your light can get rid of their demons. They want you to fight a war that is within them. Or no. They want you to help them fight the war that is within themselves. To them, it's like you're the only person that can. It's like you're the only person that has this powerful light. You're the only person that has this healing touch. And they're just hoping. Either this is what I can't understand right now. Either this person wants their inner child to be your inner child and they're calling it by like your name, or they really want to have a child with you. They know that if they have a child with you, it's like their world is saved, right? Because they get to have a forever connection with your light. Excuse me. They want what you have. The letter N. Could be somebody's first, last little initial. Could be the name of a word or a place. Proverbs 25:16. Have you found honey? Eat only as much as you need, lest you be filled with it and vomit. Like this person wants to gobble up all the honey in the world, all the light up in the world. But to be more specific, they really want to taste your honey, right? Take that how that resonates, but if they could just taste your light, if they could just feel your light once, right? But the thing is, this person, they don't want to just taste it. They just want to like devour your light. They want to like do horrific, sinful things to you, right? I feel like this person feels like the only way to be around you is if they have a child with you. And they're hoping that you'll change your mind and want to have some sort of connection. It's really gross. It's gross. I'm not going to get into that. But anyways, I might not... They're not going to get nothing, though. They're not going to go anywhere. They're not... Nothing's gonna happen. They want you to know that when they look in the mirror, they cry because they don't know what they see. I remember in the dream when I was riding my bike away, right? I had looked back once before I just kept riding and riding and riding. And this person, they were just standing at the edge of the basketball court on their side. And they were just standing there looking with the most somber expression. And I'm just like, nothing came from that. Like, I felt nothing. Okay. When I look in the mirror, I cry. I don't know what I see. That's. Anyways, I'm getting two names from this, but I don't want to say it because I don't. Time to break free. Yeah, you're done putting the basketball back in their court. Like I said, you deflated that basketball and threw it out. Game is over. And then we have the letter Q. So we have N and Q. Could be somebody's first and last, middle initial, name of a word, word plays. But I feel like this person is drinking a lot of NyQuil because they can't sleep at night. It's like at this point, they're just trying to do everything they can to at least get some sleep, even if it's like a couple hours. So they will like down a bottle of NyQuil. Like halfway though, not the whole bottle, but like halfway. That's what I see. It's like they'll drink half of it and then they'll set it down. So this person could be going through NyQuil like that. And not to, because the thing is NyQuil has like a drowsy effect to it. You know, people drink it when they're sick and it'll help them sleep because of the drowsiness effect. So I feel like this person is like turning to NyQuil to drink or to sleep because they can't. It's kind of like those melatonin gubbies, but for them it's NyQuil. So this person can't sleep at night and is drinking NyQuil because of your great fortune and because you are in a lover's union. So it's kind of like they gotta drink, or they gotta find some sort of way to sleep. They don't want to believe that you've moved on, that you're in a union, that you have great fortune. This great fortune could be anything from like finances to happiness to peace to love to joy to laughter. Right? It's kind of like there's nothing but happiness being poured upon you from the great divine. And they can't they just they can't even. They just can't even, all right? So they're up at night, they can't sleep at night, constantly thinking about you and your happiness, that you're in a union. All right. Privileged lady in reverse. So this could be a woman drinking NyQuil, staying up at night, can't sleep at night, very greedy, very gluttonous, doesn't even know who she is. Or this is a man acting like a karmic woman. All right? So whoever this person is, they can't sleep at night and they're drinking a lot of NyQuil. This is somebody who likes to pass themselves off as very rich and bourgeois, right? But in reality, they're just like, they have no money. It's a facade, right? Their lavish lifestyle or, their materialistic sense of style is a facade. All right. For some of you, it's a man and a woman. A man that's hoping that you will put the ball back into his court, and a woman who's just mad because you have what she, tried to pass herself off as having. So you got two people out here. You got a man who can't sleep because you're happy and you're in love, and then you got a woman who can't sleep because you're happy and you've got great fortune. All right, but for the most part, this is like one person. You're gonna have to figure out who that is for you, if this resonates, whether this is a masculine or a feminine karmic. I feel like it's this privileged lady in reverse that's drinking a lot of NyQuil. I feel like she's the one that's most stressed about your great fortune. Because here's the thing. Whether or not this privileged lady has money, she does not have great fortune. And you're probably like, what? What does that mean? Like, is that money? Well, no. You could be rich, but you could also be very poor. All right, so let me explain that again. You could be rich in finances, but very poor with love, companionship, genuine people around you, kindness, empathy, joy, laughter. You could be the richest person in the world, but you could also be the loneliest person in the world. All right? You could be the richest person in the world and, not have a true friend around you, not have a true lover around you. You could be the richest person in the world, but you haven't had a real laugh in years. That's what I mean. Even if this person is rich, they're poor. You could be the poorest person in the world when it comes to finances, but you're rich. You have love, you have compassion, you have patience, you have understanding, you have friends, you have family, you have laughter, you have joy. You're rich with love. This person is poor with love. They don't have love in their life. There's something about love. Oh, love is sweet, love is kind. There's a poem like that. Love is sweet, love is kind. Whoever this person is, whether that's a feminine or a masculine, they want to taste love. But more specifically, they want to taste the love that you give, collective. There's something very particular and very special about the love that you give. They want a taste of that. They want to taste it. All right? Maybe they've tasted it before. All right? But this is a gluttonous card. And the thing is, if they may come across as I just want to taste, but they just want to they want you to give them all of your love because they know there's something very in particular and very special about your love. Yeah. Okay. We have two women out here. We have a main female in reverse and a mature woman in reverse. So one could be older than the other. And then with the privileged lady in reverse, we got three witches out here. You got a lot of people in your background trying to get in touch with you. You have a man. That is a whole separate story. That energy is a separate energy. That man is trying to... You have one man in the background trying to get you to put the ball back into his court. All right? That's a separate story. Then you have... But at the end of the day, everyone's all staying up at night thinking about your great fortune and your lover's union. They all are. Everybody is. Everybody. Then you have three women out here. These three women are also staying up at night. They can't sleep at night. They're also thinking of your great fortune and your lover's union. These women are very greedy. They're greedy. All right. The three of them, they can't sleep at night either. They have trouble. They don't even know who they are. All right. All they know is that the facade that they have to put up, like to the world, right? There's an older woman, a middle-aged woman, and a younger woman. So it's supposed to be, oh, I know what they were trying to do. They were trying to do the whole maiden mother crone thing. Yeah, they were trying to do the maiden mother crone. So one of them could actually be a maiden who has no children. Another one could actually be a mother who has children. And another one is actually a crone, an older woman who's older than the both of them. They were trying to do that whole Hecate, maiden mother crone thing. Yeah, that's what they were trying to do. Mm-hmm. There's so many reasons why what they were doing backfired. Why they should have never messed with that, especially when it comes to you, a star child. So these three witches, they were only doing that because they want what you have. They should have never. They should have never messed with you. Let's see what else comes out. This privileged lady, she likes to pass herself off as very innocent and demure and sweet. The main female in reverse, she's got love in her life. The mature woman in reverse, she just cares about her image. How her stature in society, in the community, very like house momish in a sense. But not really. It's just it's the way you ever see in movies or shows or museums. There's always like that huge portrait of a woman, sitting with that stature. You know, it's like this is the woman where these two younger women look up to and ask her for advice, and they go to her for guidance, and it's just like she's just the one that is like the glue, I guess, when it comes to the three of this trio. But deep down, they're all wicked. We have coffin on the bottom of the deck. Either one of these three women are going to pass away, or what they've been doing has been put into an has been put to an end. Hmm. You know what? I think the privileged lady in reverse is the one that's not going to. The maiden in this group, she might be the one that passes. And then these two, which would be the mother and the crone out of this trio, right? The fake maiden mother crone. The two of them are just going to watch it happen, like, and they're not gonna be like, Oh, we don't know, we don't know. Can you believe? Can you believe? Did you hear? Did you hear? But they know. They know what's going on with this privileged lady in reverse. They know what's going on with her because she's losing her mind. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but that has nothing to do with you, you know? You're just over here minding your own business with your great fortune and your lover's union. They're all greedy. Oh, I'm hearing money is the motive. Money is the motive. Isn't that a song? Money is their motive. Courtship. I feel like they all work together. I feel like too at the same time they're all upset because once you got into a courtship, you couldn't let them feed off of your light. So they did all of this because of your courtship. Because if you're not in this courtship, this lovers union, if you're not into that, if you're not in this, divine union, where are you gonna put your light? Where are you gonna put your energy? Where are you gonna put your love? Into them, you know? You would give them your time, your affection, your love, your guidance, your attention, your patience, your understanding, your healing touch, right? You would give them everything. They wanted everything that you have. They want what you have. Eat only as much as you need, lest you be filled with it and vomit. They wanted to like devour you, your light. So these could be family members of yours. These could be friends, coworkers, people you used to party with or hang out with, or neighbors. Even for some of you, this could be some of your neighbors who just you don't invite them to the cookout anymore. Like I don't know. This could be any number of a trio of women in your life. Honestly, again, this is for entertainment purposes only, so take it with a grain of salt. But aside from that, yeah, once you got into this courtship, it's kind of like a rubber band. You snapped everything back and put it into this lover's union of yours, this divine union of yours. And now they're up. They can't sleep at night, right? They're having trouble sleeping. The privileged lady in reverse, she's drinking NyQuil because she can't sleep at night. She's like, and the mature woman in reverse and then the main female in reverse, they're watching this privileged lady in reverse and they know that she's going downhill and they're not doing anything about it. They're just watching it happen because they're not about to go down when she goes down. No, no, right? That's how they see it. All right. Let me see. I think I'm gonna pull some tarot now. And then I'll do this one. And then either one. All right. I'll do that one then. Let me see. What time is it? Oh my God. I just heard. Yeah, I know someone that can do that. So they're trying to figure out, between the three of them, they're having discussions on who can do the magic that they need. They're having a discussion on who can do the magic that they need to go against the divine. They're wicked. That magic. It's so funny because they really think that they can go against God. Like, I don't think they don't understand is that, collective, you are a God. You are a star child, right? You are a chosen one. So the fact that they're saying, yeah, I know someone that can do that. No, you don't. You don't know anyone that can do anything. You don't know anyone that can go up against a chosen one and win. You don't know. That doesn't exist. Right? Chosen ones are chosen ones for a reason. You don't know. Shut up. You don't know. Say, let me stop. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Yeah. Keep fucking around. They're gonna find out. This either is happening right now or it did happen. They're about to be disbanded. Once something happens to one of them, something is going to happen to one of them. I don't know what. I don't know when. I don't know how. All right? I'm just reading what the cards are, But something is going to happen and their little collaboration is going to end. Either by a passing of one of them or because it's just going to happen. All right? Probably, all this black magic is going to backfire. It probably is already backfiring, right? You'll notice because it takes a toll on the mind, right? You start getting paranoid, hearing things, seeing things, start thinking that everybody's against you, going against you, talking about you, thinking about you, laughing at you, right? And it usually takes the weakest one in the bunch. And then if the privileged lady in reverse is the weakest one in the bunch, these two women are watching it happen and they're not doing anything about it. Mature woman in reverse, the main female in reverse, they're not doing anything about it because they know if the privileged lady goes down and she goes down by herself, that's it, right? Like, that's not. But the privileged lady in reverse might actually say something about this trio. But, Oh, never mind. I just knew the new title of this video. Alright. We have the Six of Pentacles and a Five of Pentacles in reverse. That's you, collective. Things are being balanced out in your life. Alright, and you're getting financial gains. Yo, somebody's really, really nervous because of how close you are to the truth. I feel like this goes with great fortune as well. Yeah. You have the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles reverse. Things are not only being balanced out in your life, but you're just being blessed. All right? Great fortune, courtship, lovers, Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles and great fortune, yeah, you're definitely being blessed with Five of Pentacles in reverse. So you could be getting financial gains. All right? You could be getting financial gains, just blessing from the divine. I feel like these trio, they wanted you to be out in the cold from a courtship, so that way you wouldn't be invested in this courtship. Instead, you would be invested in either the main female in reverse, or the privileged lady in reverse, or this mature woman in reverse. Or maybe all three of them. Queen of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse. Didn't I just say that somebody can't take no for an answer? And not only that, but one of these women are dumb. But that fell near the privileged lady in reverse. So we have the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. But that's also near the main female in reverse. So either they all are, or 2 out of 3 of them are not the smartest. This could be somebody that you decided that you just didn't want to be friends with these people or hang out with them or whatever. You didn't want to work with them. For a lot of you, you just didn't want to work with them, right? But they're not the smartest in the bunch. And as unintelligent as they are, they can't take no for an answer, right? And they have a chip on their shoulder because of you being happy. They can't have what you have, but they want what you have, right? They can't have it, but they want it. And that makes them in the 9 of Swords, or the 9 of Wands in reverse. Like, what do you mean I can't have what you have? What do you mean? What do you mean? You mean I can't have your happiness? I can't have your light? I can't have your great fortune? I can't have your courtship? I can't have your lover's union? I want a lover's union. Why would you be getting a lover's union when you're wicked? You're messing with this black magic. You're not that smart. You lie a lot. You live off of manipulation and gaslighting. And you can't take no for an answer. This is somebody who you tell them something like they can't handle criticism. Or not even that, but they can't handle constructive criticism. Like you can't tell them anything that will help make them better. None of them. Because they take great offense to it. Actually, I feel like the main female in reverse, she can handle constructive criticism. But the mature woman in reverse, she'll take it, but that's about it. But the privileged lady in reverse, she gets offended by constructive criticism. The 10 of Pentacles. That's funny because that literally flew all the way in my sage. Yeah, because you've been cleansing and doing what you've been needed to do. You've been doing the work. Yeah. They've been trying to let me start from the beginning. The 10 of Pentacles came out, right? They've been trying to mess with your generational wealth, your stability, your family, they've been trying to do the most to that. But because you've been cleansing yourself and doing what you had to do, it's not having any effect, which is why my 10 of Pentacles flew in my sage bowl. Right? They're trying to affect this. Great fortune, lovers, 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles reverse, courtship. What the heck? We have the four of Wands. Yeah. You are happy. You have a happy home. You're stable. All right. For some of you, this could just be, you're just in a union within yourself. All right. You might not even be in a relationship or in a divine union, but the divine union could just be with yourself or with, God. But for the most part, you guys are happy. You have a happy, healthy, stable home. They really were trying to mess with that. Wow, that was so anticlimactic the way that fell out. The Fool and the King of Pentacles on top of the Lovers. Yeah, you took a leap of faith with the King of Pentacles. Yeah. So you could be in a courtship. The King of Pentacles is basically a father, right? So you could have children with this person, or this person is very protective over you, protective over the union that you have, this home that you have. Like this King of Pentacles, he's not going to let anything or anyone get in the way of this union. He's just not, right? That's not who the King of Pentacles is. He protects what's his. He stands up for what's his. He's very stable, right? He's financially good, right? Yeah, you definitely took a leap of faith with this King of Pentacles. feel like some of the magic that they were doing was hoping that you would not take a leap of faith with any King of Pentacles. Not this King of Pentacles in particular, but with any King of Pentacles, that you just would not ever take a leap of faith. Because they knew that if you did take a leap of faith with a King of Pentacles that is upright, this would be the outcome. Great fortune, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles reverse, 4 of Wands, courtship, lovers. Time to break free. You broke free from whatever it is that they were trying to do. This was meant to happen. All right. This was like for you. This was like written for you. And these trio of women, they've been doing the most to make sure that this would never happen, because this is something that they cannot attain. They can't have this, right? These are women that have like side chick mentality. I heard somebody say that. Or they just feel like they can never have this, or they don't know how they can have this, or the patience that it takes to attain all of this happy home, this long-standing commitment, this divine union. They just don't have the patience for it. They just can't. Like, they want it, but the work that it takes to put into having this, to attain this kind of stability, this future, right, this generational wealth, they can't do it. They can't do the work. It's like if they get in relationships, they're going to be the same way as they were 10 years ago. That's impossible. You can't be the same person as you were 10 years ago. If your body itself is always regenerating after 7 years, like how is it that you're keeping your old self in your new body? You know what I'm saying? But Two of Cups. These are people you're not working with, but not only that, the privileged lady in reverse, the one that's not so smart, she's either departing from the main female in reverse and the mature woman in reverse, or the main female in reverse and the mature woman. Oh, excuse me. Wow, hold on. Or the main female in reverse and the mature woman in reverse, they're departing from this privileged lady in reverse. They don't want to work with her anymore. They don't want to do that with her anymore. They see that she's like unfit in a sense. She's mentally unstable. Queen of Swords in reverse. She's mentally unstable. She just can't understand the consequences, and she can't grasp the magnitude of the situation. They don't want to work with her anymore. So either they're ending their collaboration with her, or the divine is ending the collaboration of the three of them, or one of them are going to pass away. Either way, it's going to be disbanded no matter what. I feel like the reason why these two women, the mature woman, the mature and main female in reverse, they want to disband this collaboration that's involving that they have involved with the privileged lady in reverse. The reason why they want to disband all of this together, like they want to kick her out because they see that she's mentally unstable. It's like she's not sane enough to keep their secrets. Like they're worried that she's gonna spill the beans in a sense. The Wheel in reverse. Yeah. They're about to get some bad karma. All of them. So in a sense, it's the privileged ladies in reverse karma to become mentally unwell to the point where she ends up spilling the beans on everybody. Like, isn't that ironic how that happens? And a lot of that has to do because all the black magic that they were doing, it started backfiring on the privileged lady in reverse. And now it's going to be like a trickle down. It's going to be trickling down to the two of them. And all three of them. They're going to be in the Wheel in reverse. And a lot of that has to do because they try to mess with your destiny. You can't mess with the divine timing. Like, I was gonna say, are you dumb? But then the Queen of Swords in reverse. So yeah. I really don't have patience for unintelligent people. I really don't. Because it's like, you mean to tell me you don't see what it is that you're doing? You don't hear what you're saying? Like, I don't have the patience for unintelligent people. I don't. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. All of them, they want to be stuck in the past. You know what? No, it's really the mature woman. The mature woman wants to stay in the past for when she had the stature of power in the community, right? When she had a sense of power, a sense of like, yeah, I'm that bitch, right? She's no longer that bitch anymore. Like, she can't say that because of time. So that's one of the reasons why she was doing what she was doing, for a sense of control, from being back in time, from how things were when she was like the queen bee. But a lot of them have been doing magic. They could have been doing magic with like herbs. One of them could be into herbalism, right? Potion making. That's really where the a lot of their spell comes from, potion making. But Eight of Pentacles reverse, no matter what they were doing under the moonlight, it just kept failing. All right, let's try this moonlight, fail. Let's try this moonlight, fail. Let's try under this moon, fail. What about if we don't try under the a full moon, or just like a waxing moon, fail. Fail, fail, fail. Everything they've done failed miserably. There's something about image that's very important for the three of them. How they were seen back then, right? Hold on. All right, I'm back. So yeah, Eight of Pentacles reverse. So yeah, it's their image, their reputation. The thing is with the mature woman in reverse, her whole thing is reputation, right? She's so caught up on her reputation. And she would do anything to keep a certain reputation, like within the community, within her friends, her family, her job, whatever. But it's like, I'm gonna say this in like the nicest, well, not whatever. The reputation that she once had is no longer important, right? Because the times are changing. It's like, this is somebody who has I don't even know why I'm gonna say it like this, but a fashion designer, right? A fashion designer has to keep up with the times, all right? A fashion designer can't create the same style over and over and over and over and over again, right? Just because of how that one style gave them a sense of reputation. It's like this person, their reputation at one point gave them a sense of power, a stature in the community, their job. This could be like a boss, but they're not the boss anymore, right? Someone else is the boss, but they want to be the boss so bad. There's something about their reputation. It's like right there. It's like nobody cares about their reputation anymore. This is the mature woman in reverse. She's the only one that cares about her reputation, and nobody cares. Not, I don't mean like nobody in this trio of witches, but outside in the world. One of her goals was, if she took your light, she can still have that sense of that light around her. But people aren't looking her way anymore like the way they used to. It's like people are bored with her. This main female in reverse, she's bored with her personal life. And this privileged lady in reverse, she's just bored with life in general. Like she has no purpose. She wants people to like see her as their purpose. And this main female in reverse, she's trying to find purpose within her personal life. Because she does have a relationship. So I feel like the main female in reverse, she only did this to be like have something exciting in her life. You know, maybe she's like in a boring relationship or like there's no excitement in her relationship in particular. But that's like all of that was just like a side note. All right. Ah, jeez Louise. All right, so I think I'm done. Um, wow, yeah, over an hour. All right, yeah, I'm done. All right, I hope this helped. I hope you get something from it. Um, if anybody needs a personal reading, you're more than welcome to email me and reach out to me. Um, I don't mind making them longer, but it's just, I try not to make them so long, but oh well.